guys, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten a video out for you, and I'm sorry about that. It's just been so busy. Florida really has not been the greatest winter this season. It's been very cold, lots of rain. It just has not been that great. So how did we get from this here to this here? Basically the Honda Goldwing and everything to the Trailblazer and this little fishing boat. Well, here's how kind of things that happened. You know, did I enjoy the trip with the Goldwing? I did. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of fun. The couple of weeks there, the first initial start was really awesome with Brenton. I had a lot of fun. It was just nice. It was nice having the companionship and stuff. So, you know, that was great. And both bikes ran really well. Did about 4,200 miles. But when I got down here to Largo and Clearwater area, my plan was to go out west, but I could see the temperatures were just not going to be conducive, or they were going to be very, very brutal to try and go out there and camp and stuff. Now, I was going to shoot out to my uncle's and stay with him for a while, which, but I reached out to him many times and I just never got anything back from him, which, you know, no big deal. He's not much of an emailer or anything, and his old number that I had didn't work, and I could have probably called, got another number from his sister and stuff, but whatever, no big deal. So anyway, driving that Honda Goldwing around here in Clearwater and Largo was just so dangerous. There was 2 accidents. One was a fatality on a motorcycle. The other one was somebody got hit pretty bad. You know, Florida's just not the place. Now, again, we spoke a lot about the Honda Goldwing. Great bike, all in all. You know, the cons to it, or the pros to it are, it's basically a couch with an engine. Bulletproof, you know, it runs fine. It's got the cruise, it's got the air ride, it's got the air compressor, radio, you know, just lots and lots of cool little items to it. And that the cons to it, and I've said it before because we've gone over this, that bike is so heavy. That bike is 1,000 pounds, and it's just so heavy. I dropped it 3 times total in that 4,200 miles, and twice I was able to pick it up, but I basically pulled my guts out trying to do that. And then the third time I couldn't do it. I had somebody come by on a motorcycle on a Harley, and they knew the situation and they helped me lift it up. It was just, and they said the same thing, oh my gosh, this thing is so heavy, which, you know, their Harley Davidson is extremely heavy too. But so that being said, selling it and getting enough money to buy the Blazer and the boat and everything for the same amount, so it worked out. I broke even on that gig. Now, and this is nice to go back with and everything. You know, it's always nice to go back with a vehicle, because a motorcycle is you can't get back to Michigan till June. I hate to say it. I mean, it's just not that, the weather's just not going to produce. Now, are we done with motorcycle travel and that motorcycling adventure? Not at all, not even close. I've got a lot of cool ideas. What I'm going to buy, and I was going to get one before, we're going to go with a we're going to pick up an adventure bike, and I've kind of got it already lined up. There's one back in my hometown. I don't know if I'll go with the brand new one, but I may. Because I'm as I get to a certain age and stuff, you know, I don't want to work on anything anymore. I'm tired of stuff that's being broke down or junk or whatever you want to call it. Not reliable. I want something whatever, and I've been working 3rd gen KLR 650, dry weight, 450 pounds. Great bikes. They're bulletproof. They're one-lungers. They're thumpers. They only got about 50 horsepower, but they'll get all over the United States, all over South America, all over the world. They're right up there with the class of the of the BMW GSs. And again, the BMW GSs, unless you can get a 650 or an 850, you get into the 1100, 1200, you know, they're just, again, once again, they're super heavy. But anyway, the plan is to get back, work on the school bus, get it built back, finish it out and everything, and then maybe grab this KLR. I can get it for extremely low, because they're wanting to get rid of these 2022s, which is third generation, which makes it fuel injected instead of carbureted, which to me I think is a much better situation for the cooler weathers and things of that nature. But I want to be able to put something in the back of the bus. Couldn't do that with the Goldwing. The adventure bike, boom, I can put that right up into the bus. If I can back up to where I can get to a little, you know, a little incline or whatever, boom, I can shoot that right in there. I can take that anywhere I go. Maybe next winter, going out to Quartzsite, that's kind of maybe the plan, and then I can have my base camp and I can shoot all over. We're going to do a ton of fishing up north this season with this thing. I've done a bunch of work on this. I basically opened this up. I actually cut and opened up some decking here, because this was all decked and I didn't like that. I think they just tried to do that down here in Florida. I don't know. This boat came from Michigan, so I opened it up so I got more room and better situations for camping and that kind of thing. And but anyway, that's where we're kind of at. We want to do that KLR and be able to go out and camp and do whatever, and we can shoot out and do a, you know, bumming around, because again, you know, the Goldwing is designed for running over on the you know, the Goldwing is just designed for running around on expressways and 70, 80 mile an hour. And I'm not, yeah, the Goldwing is basically set for that, you know, 70, 75 mile an hour on expressways and freeways and that. I don't run that way. I don't even drive my normal vehicle any more than 55, 57, 60 mile an hour. I'm just an extreme slow driver. I've always been that way. My dad's that way. My grandpa was that way. So whatever, genetically, I don't know if it falls into that category or whatnot, but that's just how I am. So my design is 2 tracks, gravel roads, trails, and that kind of thing. Exploring, quiet back in, which I love the Goldwing for that. It was quiet. But I like getting back in and exploring and finding lakes, carry the little telescopic pole fish a little bit or whatever, and just exploration. I love exploration. And if you guys watch my channel, you know that I'm into that, because I've gone 4 times now on the Great Loop thing, you know, down the Mississippi and everything. 3 times, and 1 time on the East Coast. I like to see what's around the next corner. I love to explore. I love that exploration type of thing. So that's where we're at. So that's where we're looking at, guys. I'll try and get another, you know, video up here for you, and I've got a bunch more footage of us on some rivers and stuff, fishing. Matter of fact, this afternoon, that's where we're going, over here to a little river. We're in northern Florida. There's a river and everything. It's supposed to have a bunch of shell cracker and bluegill and crappie and all that stuff, and we're gonna go in there and see if we can catch some dinner and stuff like that. But that's kind of where we're at. Like I said, I'm kind of excited in the next month to get myself back, start working on the bus, and looking into maybe this KLR thing and getting that. And then I don't know with the Blazer, I don't know what I'll do with it. It's hard to say. I probably will keep it as just a bumping around vehicle. It seems to be running okay. It's nothing great by any means, but I didn't pay any more than $1,200 for it, so you know, you can't go wrong there. All right, I appreciate you guys watching the channel. I appreciate you subscribing, and hit the like button, and hit the, if you want to see more content, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon and everything, so you know when I've put something up. I'm not putting a ton of stuff up. Don't make much on YouTube. I love to make the videos, but I don't make anything on YouTube. My hands have been kind of really beat up lately. I'll show you. I've got a disease in my hands. My dad had it, my grandpa had it, and my grandpa's brother had it. What happens is the hands will curl, and my dad's are really bad. My grandpa's were horrible, but my dad's 82, and they'll slowly curl in, and there's a name for it. And when I went into the doctor and asked him about it this past summer, he said, yep, that's exactly, fell all the tendons and that knotting up and everything, and he said it's hereditary. So is what it is, but they hurt from time to time. They just ache. If I try to push one of these fingers back, the tendons just pull in there and just hurt something fierce. So anyway, that being said, I got to get doing all the stuff I can possibly do, because I expect 20 more years at least of camping, fishing, hunting, and doing all the exploration and some sailing and all those things I can possibly do. So anyway, appreciate it, guys. We'll see you on the next video in a few days. God bless everyone. Peace out from the Wayne Diaries.
Traveling man came from the land, rivers and lakes and forests grand. It was so easy to see he had a passion to be free. Like the wind, he loved to roam, earth, the sky, he called them home. Like those sailors on the sea, he had a passion to be free. He makes the earth his close friend, to all he meets and lives, never taking more than he can give. That is it, he loves life.